Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, and my friends. As you can tell, I'm sick now. So we went from James being sick, like really sick and had to go to the ER, to Alex being sick, to Chris and Harrison getting the flu, and now it's me, which is really unfortunate because I'm the caretaker and I have to take care of everyone else. And it's just not fun to be sick. Also, my immersive horror experiment opens this Friday, so I really need to be in good condition because I have so much to do. I have to get all of our props together, get all of my actors rehearsed, and get the lighting. There's just so much. The lighting and the sound. And on top of all that, my house is a mess, as you can see, because we've been living in survival mode for the past, 2 weeks now. So I recorded myself cleaning up my kitchen because I cannot neglect this channel. And y'all need to hold me accountable to this because I have goals on YouTube and I am going to make it. Even when I'm sick, I still need to show up. So here I am, showing up, doing the best that I can. I got groceries delivered, so I have to put some groceries away. I have to take the trash out, and I have to clean up this counter because, oh my God, is it overwhelming. Me and my husband are both not very good at cleaning up after ourselves, especially when we make food, etc., etc. So at nighttime, when the babies go to bed, that's usually when I take some time to clean everything up and get everything situated. Cannot tell you how stressful last week was with James going to the hospital. None of my kids have ever had to get an IV, so just knowing that his little body had to go through that was really stressful. Thank you guys for the well wishes and comments on the community post that I made. I really appreciate your guys' support, especially when we're going through hard times. That's just how life is. It's full of ups and downs and lefts and rights, and you just never know, what life is going to bring. So James ended up having the norovirus for 2 days, and then he got the flu A, and on top of all that, he had an ear infection. So it was just one thing after another, and I felt so bad because it's like he just kept getting worse, and we were confused. It was day 7, and we're like, what the heck? So we made a good call by sending him to the ER because he needed to get fluids, and when he was laying back, his oxygen levels were dropping, so they gave him oxygen and Zofran. After they gave him Zofran, he was finally able to eat and drink like normal. So we were able to get more fluids in him orally, so they felt comfortable sending him home. But man, that just rocked my world. And taking care of a sick kid, it's like your whole world stops. So a lot of things at my work have been neglected. I've been playing catch up. But then Alex had to stay home for the past 2 days. So it's like it never ends. It never ends. But that's what happens when you have kids. They come first. And babies are blessings. And we want a big family. And so I'm by no means complaining about this. I'm just kind of, talking about what our life has been like for the past week and a half. So it just you want so much for your kids to have the best life ever, and as their mom, you're supposed to fix it and take care of it and make them feel better and kiss them and hug them. And when they're super sick and you can't make them feel better, it's just a really terrible feeling because you're supposed to be the one to make them feel better. So it's like this really helpless feeling when you can't do that. It's like every February, I always get sick right before my stag event. It never fails. Sometimes it's the first weekend of the event. Sometimes it's the last weekend of the event. But I remember the last 2 years I had strep throat during the event. So yeah, it just never fails. Tonight I do not have time to do the dishes, but I am gonna clean up this counter and wash a couple of the bottles and wash James's lunchbox. Harrison has been trying to memorize this 1 minute thing about Harry Potter. It's like a 1 minute recap of all of the Harry Potters, and I'll put that at the very end of this video. It's so cute. He woke up the other day like out of a dead sleep singing it, and since he's been trying to memorize it, I've also been trying to memorize it. So I'm joining in here and there, so I'll put that at the very end of this video. But yeah, I went 2 weeks without seeing my kids because we did 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, but then I got them back for 11 days. And now we're back on a week on, week off schedule. So I'm so grateful for that because, oh my gosh, that was really difficult. Also, I'm looking really closely at this pregnancy test because I thought I might be pregnant, but I don't think I am. So, but here's to hoping that baby number 5 will be coming to join us soon and we will have a little girl. But if it's a boy, we do have a name planned out this time because our girl's name is going to be Isla Jean and our boy's name is going to be Rowan. We were going to name Alexander Rowan, and then we decided on Alexander for whatever reason. But this time, we're going to name him Rowan if it's a boy. If it's a girl, her name's going to be Isla Jean. So what do you guys do for fun in February? Like, I'm trying to figure out things that I can do with my kids that are like low cost, because I'm trying to, we want 2025 to be our year of eliminating debts. And I have student loan debts because I have a master's degree, and I have about $7,000 in credit card debt that I need to pay off. So we're trying to figure out some things that we can do with our kids that's like very minimal, budget friendly, but also like fun experiences to do with your kids. So if you have any ideas, please put them down in the comments so that we can do it. Yeah, so lately I've been doing sensory bins with my kids where I'll put blindfolds on them and then I'll put something in a box like beans or lentils or rice. Sometimes I did pom-poms, just anything where they can feel it and kind of guess what it is. I did dog food one time. I did cat food one time. And they just really like the element of mystery. So that's one of the things. When it's nicer, obviously we can go to the park and do more outdoorsy things. But because it's not very nice out right now, it's harder to incorporate fun things to do that are free. This weekend, we had my grandma's birthday party. So I'm going to put some footage of my grandma's birthday party because my older kids were there and it was just a good time. It's a little nice reprieve from everything else that's been going on. And then also on Friday, my kids have gymnastics and the parents were able to go in and watch. And I was able to take a little video of their dance. And it's basketball from Space Jam. So I'm going to include that in here next because it's so cute. And I think you guys will really enjoy it.
Do it good. They're playing basketball all around the world. To the beach, y'all. Let's go. All around the world. Y'all know this is so yeah. To the beach, y'all. Everybody get up, it's time to slam now.
So thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching me clean because it helps my mental health when I'm able to pick up a little bit, kind of clear the clutter in my space, and it helps me to have a clear head. So I hope you enjoy the video of my kids dancing and the birthday party. And you guys have a good day. Bye.
Harry, it's getting scary. Dumbledore is ignoring you. You're revolutionary, Harry. Why is Dumbledore ignoring your constant attempts to contact him? He is forced to leave the school. Umbridge revs Draco's a tool. Kids break into the ministry. Sirius Black is dead as can be. Oh, split your soul, 7 parts of a whole. Stop. Their whole cruxes is Dumbledore's end. There once was a boy named Harry who constantly conquered death. In one final fight between good and bad, he may take his final breath.
Woohoo!